The year is 476 CE. A young man, Romulus Augustulus, bearing the grand name of Rome's founder, sits upon the throne. He is but a teenager, thrust into a role that once commanded the respect and fear of the known world. He is the emperor, yet he is a puppet, a mere symbol of a dying empire. His authority is nominal, overshadowed by the real power wielded by barbarian generals and local warlords. The once mighty Roman Empire, a beacon of civilization, lay fragmented, its glory a fading memory. Roads that once connected the vast territories now lay in disrepair, and aqueducts that brought life-giving water to cities are crumbling. Barbarian hordes roamed freely, their presence a constant threat. These were not just invaders, but settlers, integrating into the fabric of Roman society, yet also contributing to its unraveling. This narrative of barbarian conquest has dominated popular imagination, painting a picture of a civilization overrun by savage forces. However, the reality was far more complex, involving alliances, betrayals, and the gradual assimilation of these so-called barbarians into Roman life. Yet, the story of Rome's fall is far more intricate, a complex tapestry woven with threads of environmental disaster, economic turmoil, and societal decay. Plagues decimated populations, while economic inflation eroded the wealth of the empire. The Roman Empire at its zenith stretched from the sun-drenched shores of North Africa to the mist-shrouded lands of Britain. It was a marvel of engineering, governance, and culture, a testament to human ingenuity and ambition. Its legions were unmatched, its laws were revered, its culture envied throughout the known world. The Pax Romana, or Roman peace, brought stability and prosperity to its vast territories. But beneath this veneer of invincibility, cracks were beginning to appear, subtle at first, then widening into chasms that threatened to consume the empire from within. Corruption seeped into the highest echelons of power, and political infighting became rampant. The decline was not a sudden cataclysm, but a slow, agonizing unraveling, a gradual erosion of the very foundations upon which Rome's power rested. The once unified empire began to fracture into smaller, competing entities. To truly understand the fall of Rome, we must delve deeper, beyond the simplistic narratives of barbarian hordes, and explore the multifaceted factors that conspired to bring down an empire. These include the overextension of military resources, the burden of maintaining vast borders, and the internal strife that weakened the state's cohesion. The Roman Empire, like all empires, was a complex organism reliant on a delicate balance of military might, economic prosperity, and social cohesion. Its strength lay in its ability to integrate diverse peoples and cultures into a unified whole. When one organ began to fail, the others were inevitably affected, creating a domino effect that ultimately led to the empire's demise. The military, once the backbone of Roman power, became overextended and underfunded. The traditional narrative, focusing solely on external military pressure, overlooks the internal decay that had been eating away at Rome for centuries. Political corruption, economic mismanagement, and social unrest all played crucial roles. It is in this intricate interplay of environmental, economic, and social forces that the true story of Rome's fall lies. Climate change led to agricultural failures, while economic policies that favored the elite widened the gap between rich and poor. By understanding these lesser-known factors, we gain a richer, more nuanced perspective on the empire's demise and glean valuable insights into the vulnerabilities of even the most powerful civilizations. The fall of Rome serves as a poignant reminder that no empire, no matter how mighty, is invulnerable to the forces of change and decay. While often overlooked, the Roman Empire was not immune to the whims of nature. In fact, recent scholarship suggests that climate change played a significant role in its decline. Around the 3rd century CE, the Roman world experienced a period of climatic instability. Temperatures fluctuated dramatically, leading to prolonged droughts in some regions and devastating floods in others. These environmental changes had a catastrophic impact on Roman agriculture, the backbone of its economy. Crop yields plummeted, leading to widespread famine and social unrest. The fertile fields that once sustained Rome's vast population became barren, unable to support the empire's needs. The scarcity of food led to inflation, making it increasingly difficult for the average Roman citizen to afford basic necessities. As the situation worsened, people began to lose faith in the empire's ability to provide for its citizens, sowing seeds of discontent and rebellion. The Roman government, already grappling with a multitude of problems, found itself ill-equipped to deal with the scale of the environmental crisis. Their attempts to alleviate the suffering were often too little, too late, further eroding public trust and exacerbating the empire's woes. Adding to the environmental woes, a series of deadly plagues swept through the Roman Empire during this period, further decimating its population. The Antonine Plague, believed to be smallpox, arrived in the 2nd century CE, killing millions and leaving a lasting impact on Roman society. These epidemics not only claimed countless lives, but also disrupted trade, hampered the military, and instilled a pervasive sense of fear and uncertainty. The once vibrant cities of the Roman world became breeding grounds for disease, their streets littered with the sick and dying. The psychological impact of these plagues was profound, shaking the Roman people's confidence in their own mortality and the future of their civilization. The Roman Empire for centuries boasted an impressive economic engine fueled by conquest, trade, and the labor of millions. However, by the late empire, this economic powerhouse began to sputter, undermined by a combination of internal and external pressures. One of the most significant blows came from the empire's over-reliance on conquest for economic growth. As the Roman legions reached their geographical limits, the influx of wealth from plundered provinces slowed to a trickle. Without the spoils of war to fill its coffers, the Roman state faced a growing financial crisis. To make matters worse, the Roman Empire was hemorrhaging money due to its increasingly costly military and administrative apparatus. The vast bureaucracy needed to govern such a sprawling empire required a constant stream of revenue, while the legions, tasked with defending its borders, demanded higher wages and better provisions. This financial burden fell heavily on the shoulders of the Roman citizenry, who faced crippling taxes and economic hardship. The once prosperous middle class began to shrink, squeezed by rising costs and dwindling opportunities. The Roman government, desperate to address the financial crisis, resorted to debasing its currency, reducing the silver content in its coins. This short-sighted measure only served to exacerbate inflation, making the lives of ordinary Romans even more difficult. As the value of Roman currency plummeted, so too did confidence in the empire's economic stability. Trade, once the lifeblood of the Roman world, began to decline, further weakening the empire's economic foundation. The intricate web of commerce that connected the far-flung corners of the Roman Empire started to unravel, replaced by regionalism and economic isolation.